Intonation is the tone and the pitch that your voice goes in order to hold somebody's attention. I'm not gonna stand up here and talk like this all day long. You will pay no attention at all. Right? So the intonation dictates how much attention a person will really pay attention to you. All right? Being able to empathize. You know the difference between empathy and sympathy? Anybody? Anybody know what sympathy is? Like when you feel sorry for somebody, you know, you feeling their pain, you know. But empathy is a little different. Because when you feel sorry for somebody, you go, oh man, that's messed up that happened. I really feel sorry for you, dog. It's going to be all right. That's sympathy. With empathy, you feel what they're feeling. See, it's a whole different thing. And the only way that you can feel what somebody else is feeling is if you're empathizing. Sympathizes from the outside, empathizes from the inside. So you know the difference now, right?
You're basically saying that's like you went through the same thing that person going through.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. For example, I went to a funeral of a coworker of mine. Okay? I saw her mother. And this coworker of mine is younger than me. She laid down and died. Okay? I saw her mother. Her mother broke down so hard that it made me break down inside. I don't know this lady from a can of paint. And I've never lost a child or my mother. So it's not like that. It's deeper than that. It's inside. Something inside of each person, each individual, is what makes you special. You know, it's very important that you come in contact with that person, not the person that people see, not the person you want them to see, but who you really are. I'm gonna ask you this, okay? I'm gonna change this. Not to billion, but to trillion. Does that change your concept of that question?
Yeah.
It changes your concept, huh? Because you can do a lot more with a trillion than you can a million, huh? How many millions is a trillion? That's 1,000 millions, right? So, no, 1,000 millions is a billion, right? So it got to be 10,000 millions to make a trillion. So you can do 10,000 things more. Well, what would you do? What's the number one thing on your list? If you woke up in the morning, you got a bank account with a car sitting next to your bed and it's $1 trillion balance. What's the number one thing you're going to do?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I mean, that's a good answer. But that's the best answer you can give. If you don't know, then what you going to do? Nothing, right? Just going to sit there stunned for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You really like to dance? How much?
A lot.
A whole lot? I mean, what kind of dancing? That you want to do?
Majorette.
Majorette. And you see yourself being from a majorette to what?
I don't know.
But you're good at it though, right?
Mm-hmm. I thought you wanted to be a choreographer.
That's what I'm here. If you're good at it, why can't you teach somebody to do what you do? Because if you're really good at it, you know what's going to happen? Somebody's going to be watching you dance, and you're going to touch their soul. That's what art is. Dance is an art. It's not how good you look, how you shape, your complexion of your skin. It's the soul that comes out of the dance, right? And you get involved in that. You get really, really involved in that soul. What about you? What you want to do? $1 trillion in the morning. First thing you do.
Take care of people, like always.
Okay, that's a couple bills. Now what?
Usually that's it. That kind of got nothing to do with it.
You don't know what to do with it, so you just that's it. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. What's up?
What's that?
What's up? Come on, dog. Trip.
I will move to California, and then once I get nice and settled, I'll buy my hood. I'll buy my city.
You will buy Pompano?
Yeah.
So you will move the ain't that smart, so work with it, right? So you would move to California in order to buy Pompano.
Yeah.
Explain the logic of
Because
that.
I would move, 'cause, you know, people be, like, they didn't have hate towards me, so I moved.
So you would move away in order to get yourself
Prepared
to come back.
Put better homes.
And what, just refurbish the whole city?
Yeah.
You think $1 trillion to do it?
Yeah.
No. No, seriously. Money alone won't do that. Because it's the spirit of Pompano. That's the strongest part of it, not the buildings. You know, I'm not from Pompano. I've been in and out of Pompano since the 90s. You know, I probably know some of y'all grandparents. They probably saw me running up and down the street with a crack pipe. You know. It's the spirit. It's the spirit. It's not the buildings. You know, I'll get anybody out. It's Jasmine.
We say. Follow what this is. Yes, sir.
You wake up in the morning. You know, you run in a community organization here. You know, you come to work and it's a notice, please notice. And you look and the balance is $1 trillion. What you do?
Buy some
First
land.
thing.
Buy a plot of land in Pompano.
Apply.
The, like right there in the middle, you know where Short Fifth is, right?
Mhm.
And field behind Short Fifth.
And what would you do with it?
Build my house and build my school. And give everybody a job.
Now, everything that everybody told me they would do with $1 trillion, I want you to multiply that by $1 trillion. In other words, there is no limits in the universe. Okay, I'm not here to tell you, oh, you know what, you gotta keep it together. Pull your pants up, boy. Oh, no, I'm not here that. I'm here to tell you that there's no limits to what you can do. The only limitations is what? Bam, bingo, ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. All right, so what are you limiting yourself to? Hold that thought, because I like you. Then you say you're gonna go get your head together, you know, get your finances in order, get organized, come back, and rebuild Pompano.
Yeah.
Now you multiply that by $1 trillion, then what happens? It's bigger than Pompano, ain't it? Back in 1980, I guess I had to be about 86, 87, I came up with this idea. I was rapping back then. You know, rap was popular, and hip hop culture didn't even come into play yet. You know, and I had this thing about being the biggest in the nation. I always thought big. I was taught to dream big and fail big. You know, because if you ain't failing, you ain't trying. That means that you stuck. You know, y'all stuck? Oh, hi, how you doing? You stuck?
No.
Okay.
So multiply,
Seriously.
how much would that be if I like multiply it again?
That would be a gazillion.
Oh yeah,
That would be a gazillion dollars.
I will buy items.
Be like Black Panther, huh?
Yeah, I buy items and stop my own country.
Mm-hmm. And how would that country be? Ooh. I'm saying, what's that? Would you legalize weed?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be a mess.
So it'd be a little Jamaica in there. Okay, go ahead. What else? Non-stop party, 7 nights a week. Huh?
And now that's how people get killed.
Not necessarily if you're having fun. We used to party. I don't know how y'all party. You know, when I was your age, if you went to a party and you left there looking like this, you didn't party because you either soaking with it. Because you party. Okay? And ain't nobody, it might have been a little fight, you know. But ain't nobody shooting up the crowd and dragging people down the street.
Stepping all over.
Just having fun, man. So, go ahead.
I start a country
Mm-hmm.
in my own country.
What's your name? Well, check this out, right? How old are you?
18.
Okay. I'll give you 25 years. I want to know the name of the country. You understand me? You want to know about me? I can't do that. I'm gonna be the first African American trillionaire. Multiply by trillion.
I just buy a house.
A house.
What? Well, I just buy. Okay.
Yeah.
Buy
You got so much power to do
land and like
See, when
rent
it
out
comes to power,
homes to people.
You know,
You know what I'm
with
saying?
that power, you know, people have, you know,
I'll rent out homes.
You probably can
people
rent
have
a
haters
whole
and
building.
everything now, so, you know.
I know, but I'm gonna move from down here.
Where you gonna move to? Are you gonna be there?
Yeah.
Okay, so no matter where you move to, you there regardless, wherever you are. So the thing is for you to create your environment. Not for, you know, make the flow go, don't go with the flow. Be different, be weird, it's okay. You know, don't be the norm. You know who's not normal? Successful people. You never see a normal, successful person. Never. They weirdos. Every last one of them. Thomas Edison. He failed 1,000 times. They call him crazy. You better get this torch and get out the dark. What you know Thomas Edison, right?
I don't think it's
On the 1,003rd try, I think he succeeded. Made the light bulb. You know, Alexander Graham Bell. I would have talked to somebody on the other side of the country. Yeah, you might as well talk to the Martians too. And now, what? Pick up my phone and what? Talk to anybody, anywhere. Now, when we first got phones, you called outside the neighborhood, you got to pay for that. It's called long distance. Yeah, I'm like, choo-choo. You know, those things, yeah. But, I'm coming to you. Multiply by a trillion. What you said you were gonna do with a trillion, multiply that by a trillion. What's the picture you see?
Okay, I want to have the dance studio underwater.
How many of them?
Yeah.
Underwater?
Mhm.
How many of them?
Like
How many seas are there? How many seas are there? 7?
at every season.
7 seas? 7 underwater dance studios. Wow.
how people gonna get to it?
She gonna make a way. She got
Duh.
a trillion dollars. Seriously, yo, you like to do that? What's not gonna get?
Nothing.
Well, how you gonna do it?
I don't know about underwater. Probably gonna be like
Hey,
on the
that is
ice.
probably- I can see that. You got the fish and stuff, you know.
You know, we're gonna be like in.
Yeah, in glass. You
Yeah.
see water and everything while you prep. Yeah, but you got
Yeah.
mirrors and stuff, you know, for the ballet dance. Yeah. Right?
Mhm.
I see it. I see it. Seriously. You laughing. I see it, but I think big. Though.
That's weird.
I think big. Okay. He's so cool. Can I be cool like you when I grow up? I understand that. Just that watch the thing. And now let me hear what you say. Speak English? Oh.
Well, not gonna be a restaurant, it's gonna be like a buffet.
A buffet.
Yeah.
What they gonna serve?
Island food.
Island food. How many islands?
All the islands they got.
How many islands do they have?
Yeah.
If I'm
Did
not
you say
mistaken-
all the islands they have?
Yeah.
Or you
Oh,
asking?
oh, you said all the islands. You know how many islands that is?
You gonna
Make a
do the
buffet.
A
You gonna serve
buffet
all
for
these-
each island, and what they gonna eat free?
It's gonna be like Golden Corral.
Like who?
Golden
Can't hear
Corral.
you. Can't hear you, mouth.
It's gonna be like Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. But so what they gonna be serving though?
Asian food, Caribbean food.
I first had my first idea because you know I'm a cook too. I do it all. You know. And I was gonna have a place called Grubs because you know I'm from North Philly. Okay. In Philly it's called the cheesesteak.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But
That's why I want to go.
but the thing is,
Just for that.
if you go to Philly and you go to one of them name brand places, you get cheesesteak. But you gotta get a cheesesteak, right? When you get a cheesesteak, it's called cheesesteak hoagie, first of all. Alright? And you know you got your steak and your cheese and your onion and your peppers, right? Now on top of it's gonna be lettuce and tomatoes, but in between that, guess what you're gonna have? Ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise, salt, pepper. Now when you bite into it, when you get about a quarter, no, like a third of the way into it, it get real sloppy. And see, and if it ain't dribbling, then you know, you eating commercial food. You gotta go off in the hood, you know, Sarge's, someplace like that, you know, not Geno's. You know, they serve 15,000 steaks a day, so it's like McDonald's. You gotta go someplace they put that love.
Chopping it up. I'm taking all cheese.
That sound like
Lou's.
Lou's. Baby better chop it up.
With that love in it. It's a whole different thing. It was a restaurant. Do y'all remember they used to sell barbecue across the street? Right down the street right there? What was it? It was a barbecue stand. They had a restaurant across the street. Oh, no, my bad. It's on Hammondville.
Yeah, McMillan's.
Back in the day.
It's not still on.
Back in the day, I used to go off in
It's open like 2 or 3 days.
there.
Not even.
Yeah. But not, you know, for me it wasn't 2 or 3 days. It was like 4 or 5 or 10 days. I do everything big. What was that? And I dragged my little 132-pound behind off him and pull out my money, be all balled up, cause you know. I come up with that $20, but that meal ain't $8.50. Yeah, I got something left over. And I sit off right off in that little corner, right? You know what I'm talking about? By the window. Now we finished. Y'all know about Soppin? Y'all know Soppin? Take your bread.
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about grits and all.
I don't do that. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's
do it if I'm
Soppin'.
I'm gonna eat with a hand.
Alright.
Ribs.
It's better
I
than
would
sauce.
do
Alright.
No, get the bread and sauce in it.
Yeah, it's called Soppin'. You know, that's a real,
I eat it.
real,
Put the ribs on the bread on mashed potatoes.
okay.
Take the real out of this one.
You can
How
even
you say? These some things that I'm going to tell you that I know for a fact to be factual and true. Somebody said, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the fly at night. All right. Do you believe you can fly? You believe you can have the underwater dance studios? You believe you buy that parcel of land and name it after yourself? Hmm? You believe that you can? Do you? Do you? You don't believe it?
Give me that money, I'll buy it.
I believe it for you.
Anybody read Bible? It's ain't but one. It's more than one, but it's one verse in there that always like, you know, it just hit you right here. Like just makes you say, oh, okay. It says, as a man thinketh, so is he. You know what that means?
You think what
You nod your head. You kind of know what it means, don't it?
I want to listen to
As a man thinketh. Now, when I say man, I mean mankind, not just
Yeah.
male, female. As a man thinketh, so is he. In other words, like you can see that, can't you? Can you imagine starting from the time you wake your eyes, you open your eyes up in the morning, imagining seeing that place, and every day you put forth an hour or 2 hours towards attaining that goal? 365 days a year. Huh?
Oh, there's gonna be a break between that.
730 hours. 730 hours? You know how hard I work for 730 hours? in order to pay my bills? 40 hours at a time? You know, you can do it in 10 years, 15 years, 25, whatever you say, you can do it. That's what that means. As you think, do you really want a piece of land named that? You know, what you gonna have set up like you gonna set up with your laws? They call it a sovereign nation. That's what they call it, what you talking about. You ain't the first one to think of it. Okay? Whatever you want, I don't care what it is. Oh, I was telling you about Transcontinental Society, Unlimited Productions. Transcontinental Society, that's the name of my organization. Okay? When I was rapping and, you know, we had a little, show that we wanted to put on the road and whatnot, and it was under Transcontinental Society. Now, I saw Transcontinental Society, you know what the word transcontinental means, right? Traveling coast to coast.
Mm-hmm.
Like transatlantic, transcontinental, transglobal, right? All right, transcontinental was my thing. I didn't know it could be bigger than that. But you know what I did? And this is how I found out. I saw my dream in my mind, and I put it on paper. When it came on paper, it became a reality.
The red one or the blue one?
Okay. What y'all know about reality? What's real? What ain't real? Life is real. It sure is, because you're breathing. What else? That was real.
Some TV shows.
Some TV shows are real. You know what's the realest thing in the universe? You. See, we had to stop making everything else more important than us. This is a very, very selfish universe. In your selfishness, you're able to be gracious enough to help others and give to others. But you must be selfish first. Because ain't nobody gonna eat and help and make you poop. If you don't eat, you can't poop up what somebody else eats. You gotta poop up what you eat. You gotta pour forth the effort. What's important to you? What's important about it? They never gave up on you. Why not? Family give up on family all the time. Then why they ain't give up on you? Family that love people give up on them. They must see something in you. They must see something great in you. They must believe in you. Not only just love you, they back you up because they know for a fact that you're great. You know how I know you're great? You know how I know you're great? It's a shame you don't even know how great you are. My brother, you liable to make the world stop turning from left to right, right to left. What's important to you? I'm sorry, I don't remember your names. I'm not good at that. I never forget a face, I promise. What's important to you? Okay, what's up with that? Because if you're really, really, really important to you, then what's that? What you doing with you? Sorry. I'm listening.
I don't know.
Well, we know one thing that's important to you is your dance, your creativity, your ability to be able to express yourself, right? And it makes you happy. That's funny.
No, I heard what she said.
Oh, what she said?
Medea.
My dear.
Medea.
Oh, that's what y'all call her?
No, I mean like Tyler Perry is
Mhm.
something that she talks about all the time, but she
Okay.
act like she don't know what's important.
I'm sorry. See, let me give y'all a
You
short
don't
version.
have to, but
All right.
you
You show it.
you
I'm gonna give you a short version of what's going on here. short, the short as possible, then I'm gonna wrap it up. I was born in North Philadelphia to a single parent who was addicted to 7 different drugs. By the time I was 7, I was grown. I had to fend for myself. My mother got a welfare check. For $150 every 2 weeks, I would get $5 every 2 weeks from her. And other than that, she had a needle in her arm, and I was fending for myself. When she got married, when I was about 9 years old, she brought this dude in my life. This dude was weird looking, weird sounding, but he was he was a man. Okay, and she brought him into me and my brother's life to raise us into men, and that's when I first heard the thing how to think to grow rich. As a man thinketh, so is he. Discipline and hard work bring forth success. You can achieve anything that you can imagine. Nothing is impossible. Come on, man. This old dude, what are you talking about? But everything I touched turned to gold because I believed in it. It turned to gold so much that I can pick up any instrument and play it. I can't read and write music. Okay? If I hear it, I can play it on any instrument. The only thing I ain't gonna play was the sax. I supposed to went to Juilliard. You know what Juilliard is? You know, right? No. Juilliard is a school for the gifted, for the talented.
Y'all see Save the Last Dance? Who? Save the Last Dance.
Save the Last Dance. Well, Juilliard is a school in New York. Okay, and you have to be extremely talented. Or you have to pay your way in, and you have to be filthy rich to pay your way into Juilliard. Okay? And at least rich, if not filthy rich. Okay? Because it's very, 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 I was looking at the prices up here for college tuition. That's a joke to Juilliard. And I looked at that and I was like, oh, I got 2 boys. Oh, God. You know? But everything I touched turned to gold. My mother was a dancer. She became a choreographer. Okay, and my father wrote musical plays. I sang, I danced, I played musical instruments, and I acted. Everything was fine. I'm 16, 17, 18, on stage in New York, and da-da-da-da-da. And we came to Florida to make a movie. And to make a long story short, and then I got high, and then I got high, and then I got high for the next 22 years. So everything stopped all the way up until I was going to stand before the judge, and I was facing 2 life sentences plus 40 years. That means I had to do life, die, come back, do life, die, come back, and do 40 more years at 85%. No, I don't know if y'all heard the story. Oh God, please just get me out of this, I swear. You know I do. So you do. See it in the movies. I was sentenced to 10 years. I was 42 years old. When he said, 10 years. I said, 10 years? I'm at the prime of my life. I'm 40 going on 21. You know, they don't care nothing about that. Y'all, anybody ever been to jail? You got arrested before? So he was honored to wear what they call Gucci bracelets. Okay. Yeah, he was honored. That's an honor. Because when you get in there, what's the first thing they did? No. Jail. First thing they did was strip your butt naked.
You got to check it, and they tell you got to squat down so you got that.
Cough. Don't get a cough. Don't fake it. Want to see the hemorrhoids. And for the women, they got women officers that search your insides and things.
That's nasty.
It's nasty, but it's necessary for the safety of the employees and the inmates.
All I know when I got out,
That's what they said.
Back to the wall.
That's what they said. Well, let me put it like this. I done did this so many times, so it just became natural. Alright? Oh, I just wasn't even embarrassed. Well, come on, man. Hit. You know.
You beat them to it.
Yeah, I beat them to it. Down in Dade County Jail. They said, hey, Warren, you home. Come on, man. We got a job for you. And I knew the whole jail inside and out, up all every floor, everybody knew me. But every year in the 90s, I went there. Every year. Mine, I had $1,000 day habit. And I wasn't one of those guys smoking crack, pushing the buggies. Okay. I had a crew that I ran with. They were pimps, players. Second Story Man, if y'all know what that is, if y'all ever heard the story of Spider-Man the Burglar. Second Story Man, gamblers, strong arm robbers, and hustlers and con men. I couldn't be a pimp, I couldn't steal. Okay, I'm not good at stealing, okay? I want to say, hey, let me get this. That's my stealing. I'm gonna take it. You know. And I had a fight game out this world. I'm from Philly, what? Indestructible. Had a death wish, didn't care. And that went on from 1984 to 2005. I was 132 pounds. My head was the same size it is now. When they tried to give me them 10 years, I went in there and I promised myself that I wouldn't be the man that come out of there, that went in there. And I didn't know how, because I only knew what I knew. Just like, you know what you know. You don't know what named Alec, but you know you're the Alec, right? You know you want that country. You don't know what the Navy studio in the water, but you see it though, don't you? I saw it, and I started writing. I started putting it on paper. Transcontinental, no. Think big. Transglobal society. And I wrote up a proposal. It's $500 million. In other words, it's a $500 million proposal, and it's every 5 years $500 million. For 10 years. And that is for places like this, jobs, training, education, recreation, the arts. This proposal is big. But then I just told y'all, multiply by $1 trillion. But it has to start somewhere. You know where it starts? Where it starts? You the smart one. Where it started? With you. Because only you can conceive it. Yes? Oh, you're not raising your hand? Okay. Okay. So, here's my points. All right? Believe in yourself. Let your imagination stretch and see yourself 10 years from now, 20 years from now. See yourself at my age. When I was 50 and they released me from prison with $50 and the clothes on my back and said, get out there. You know, and first thing you hear, man, you ex-convict, ain't no work out there for you, man. Ain't nobody gonna hire you. You just got out. How long you was in there? I went to Lady Pool. Y'all know what Lady Pool is? Okay. I went to Lady Pool, and she'll bear witness, because she was there from the day I stepped on the ground. And I didn't know how to catch buses or nothing, thanks to her. I got around, got all my businesses. Because I knew that I wasn't gonna go back. And trust me, in the streets, I got that check. I ain't playing with it. Trust me. Trust me, I got it. And I know how to go get it right now. But I refuse to, you know why? Because the cheddar I got now, nobody can take away from me. Successful people do stupid stuff. You ever done something stupid? Huh? And nobody understood why you did it, but you probably don't even know why you did it. Huh? I did that this week. I went to work. Mind you, I sell health insurance. I'm a salesman. I'm not only a salesman, In the company, best #1 salesman. Okay, I walked in Monday morning, sat at my desk, did my thing. About an hour, I got up and I quit. I walked out. The owner was in the bathroom. I ain't seen nothing. Nobody. And left. My wife thought I was crazy. I thought I was crazy. You know, I was driving to Delray every day. I dropped the boys off up at 14th Street Causeway daycare in the church. You know, then I drive to Delray. I get off at 5:30. I got to be here by 6:30 because it's $1 a minute per child.
Oh,
I don't know if y'all know what that means. Okay, you 5 minutes late, that's $10.
That's what you're in the spirit. I mean, you pay 30.
All right. Now I'm a top salesman. I ain't no millionaire. Okay. I came home and I told her I quit. But she said, what? I called her. Baby, I just quit. You did what? You quit what? Smoking? No, I quit the job. You need to quit smoking. The next day I went and got a job paying twice as much right down the street. Because I knew that no matter where I go, matter of fact, I had a choice of 4 jobs. And I chose where I wanted to work. Okay. When I got released September 20th, 2013, with the $50, what's that day? What's September 20th, 2013, what's that to you?
Nothing.
You just said something when I said the date.
You just said it because it's supposed to be my birthday.
Oh, when your birthday?
September 28th.
Oh, okay. You almost made Scorpio season. Almost.
Yeah, Libra.
But I had no idea how I was going to do what I was going to do without getting high, because it's easy not getting high now. But I did stop though. 2, how am I going to put a roof over my head? Because you ain't got no roof over your head, you know. I don't know. 3, how was I going to feed myself? Because I don't know. Y'all heard the term dumpster diving? Been there, done that. Got a t-shirt, okay? I don't want to do that no more. How am I going to keep myself looking? I'm a sporty dude. What did I say? I mean, when I was a junkie, I was sporty. Sometimes they wouldn't even sell me dope. They think I'm the police. You know? And how am I going to get myself an heir? Because I have a daughter. I told you my daughter's 36. I'm 56, about to turn 57 on Halloween. How is old cat going to have a child who won't get this thing? and she came along. And my wife is 15 years younger than me. You know, actually she's like 10 years older than me, if you know what I mean. Because you know y'all smart. So, how was I going to do all this? Y'all, I'm going to show y'all something. I usually don't show this. Y'all see this here? You know where that come from? Anybody know where that come from? Anybody? That come from praying. That come from praying. Now, I ain't no preacher. I ain't no religious person. But I'm into my spirituality. I know what works for me. What works for you might be, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever work it, because you worked it. You know. I've quit jobs in the last couple of years. I'm talking nice jobs. Supervisor customer service, 3rd person on the ladder of a company of 150 people. You know, the senior agent where I just left. Now I'm starting off at the bottom again. They know my credentials, but you know, I went to sell cars at the auto mall. You know, I was certified as a salesman. You know, and all of it meant nothing, because I didn't know what the next move was going to be. Just like when I left that job, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't, you know, the day the 5th. The day the 5th? Before. Oh, okay. Tomorrow's the 5th. That's my son's birthday. It's supposed to be, you know, It's his 4th birthday. He's able to communicate and stuff now. You know, Daddy, I want this, and why don't we do this? Let's go here. You know, I can't do everything. I do what I can. And he loves me for that. He don't see no fault in me. My rest of my family? Watch. They call me Umar, by the way. My name is Warren, but my family calls me Umar because all of them are Muslims. Watch, Umar. Just wait. Umar gonna pick up that crack pipe. Just wait. Mm-hmm. You got it?
Yeah, well, all they do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
It's been 3 years now. He might be. I don't know. Yeah.
It's been 5 years. You need to stop being nosy. And they still looking. The point is, I may not accomplish my goal, being the first African American trillionaire. But my sons are going to accomplish their goals because they're going to know that anything imaginable is possible. But they don't come free. This is the #1 motivational thing that I've ever heard in my life. City Black don't work for that. I want this scene. Anybody know what that word means? You know what that means?
Never to succeed.
Huh?
Never to succeed.
I'm sorry.
Never to succeed.
Never to succeed. No, it just meant that you didn't succeed. It don't mean never. Never say never. Never's a very long time. But this is the word that blew my mind behind this word. You gonna fail? If you gonna fail, fail big. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Y'all, how much are you worth? Okay? How much are you worth? We on an auction block, like in slave days. How much you worth? No, give me $1.
I don't know.
How much you worth? Mm-hmm. I know I'm worth $1 trillion because that's where my mind is at. How much you worth? How much you worth? If you had to sell yourself in order to take care of everything that you want to take care of, how much would you sell yourself for? How much? Dollar amount? I want y'all to think in dollar amounts here. Not a lot, not a little bit, not over there, not over there. Dollar amount. When I sell products all day long, I can't play with, is it going to cost a lot? Yes, it's going to cost a little. I have to deal with reality because I'm getting that credit card number before this phone call's finished. So give me a dollar amount. How much are you looking for? 7 Seas Underwater Dance School. How much do you need? How much do you think you need? Imagine how much you need and say that number. Don't think about it. Just say it. Feel it. It's yours. It's yours for the taking. How much you need? Go get it, whatever it is. And if you fail, old gospel song. We fall down, but we get up. Y'all know about that. I know you do. You know about that?
Yeah, I know it is.
For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. You gotta play it for him. Alright? So, listen, I appreciate the opportunity to speak to y'all. I would love to come back and share some with y'all if y'all allow me. You know. I just want y'all to know something. How long I was speaking? 45 minutes. For people in my profession, that was something like $10,000. Okay. I give it to you free out of my heart. I love y'all. Y'all my peoples. Y'all my peoples. Yeah. I love y'all, man. You know, I was raised loving my people. I don't know if y'all into that. But when a Jew love a Jew, ain't nothing wrong with it. Italian love Italian, ain't nothing wrong with it. The Chinese love the Chinese, the Spanish love the Spanish. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why can't we love each other? That's real. That's real. That sister there, she love y'all. I see it and I feel it. I'm empathizing with her. She love y'all. That's why she's here for you. Is there some other things that you could be doing with your life, my sister?
Yes.
But you choose.
I can be making some money when you think about it.
Yeah, but you choose to be here.
Right.
I'm the love of
I
a
look at my car.
Oh, a woman with her skills. And trust me, we done our research.
Oh, you saw my website?
Yeah.
Oh.
A woman with her skills. It's so needed. A woman with people with the skills that's within you. You are a commodity. I'm gonna leave with this. I was listening to Eric Thomas, and he went to the guy. Y'all ever heard of something called The Secret?
Oh.
Huh? Well, one of the authors of this book, The Secret, all right, and The Secret is about whatever you ask the universe for, you get it. I asked the universe for a wife. I asked the universe for a son. I got not one son, 2 sons. I asked the universe to put me in a position where I ain't got to be in the streets hustling. And I ain't never got to do that again. And I can do it. I'm good at it, but I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I don't hate it that other people are doing it, because you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, you gotta do what you got to do. But for me, I hate it. You know, everything that you've been through in your lives made you who you are today, so that you can become who you want to become. You understand me? What I said? I knew it. I'm gonna repeat it.
What did you say?
You don't know. Become what you want to become.
What? What about that?
You made who you are today.
How? No. Everything that you've been through, all the good times, all the bad times, all the tears, all the laughter, all the pain, all the joy, all the sorrow, all the love, all the hate, everything that you've been through. And I don't know you individually, but I know you've been through some stuff. Because you're human beings, you're people. That's what we do. We go through stuff. Okay? Everything that you've been through made you who you are. And you are very, very special today. But it's nothing compared to who you're going to be. Can you grasp that concept? Everything that you've been through gave you the experience to feel, to see, to speak, to walk, to talk, to act like you are today. So that you can become who you want to be. And once you become that person, guess what's going to happen? If you get to 7 C's underwater dance school, what do you think will happen then? That's it?
No.
It goes on. Because here comes the stuff. Always. It's called being human. It's called being human. I don't care how successful somebody else sees you as. You measure your own success, and you know that you've never accomplished that, and you work every day towards that. If you have to get up an hour earlier in order to study a book on dance, you see the people dance with the stars and stuff, you think they just wake up one day and say, I want to dance? Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of practice. They be walking like this. Touch me enough. Go to booty tricks. For doing squats. You know, for stretching, you know, everything you got to put in. Got to put in to get out. And that's, you know, I don't know. Wait a minute, I could be wrong. You can get it, you know, just by wishing for it, right? You can? What you gonna wish for? I want to join your bandwagon. What you gonna get by wishing? Nothing. You gotta put forth some kind of effort. This cat here, and this cat here, I don't know. But I've been gifted. To be able to foresee. The future. all the prophesizing. Y'all are either going to be the gutter of the gutter. You know what I mean by that? In Arabic, they have a word, skutskasket. That's the garbage that goes in the garbage. That's collected by the garbage to be put with other garbage. You either going to be skutskasket, or you want to be the greatest thing this planet has ever seen. Remember that? You wake up in the morning, my sister, because you don't want to get a clear vision. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing when you open your eyes, you want to think about is fish and mirrors and water, glass. You want to see it every day. Learn how to draw. Put it on paper. Pay somebody. Draw this for me. I've done it. I got my logo. Transcontinental Society. I can't draw, but I saw it. And I told them what to do. And they did it. And oh yeah, that's it. and strive for it. You can do it. All right, young Malcolm X. My sister Harriet Tubman. My sister Sojourner Truth. And brother Martin Luther King. Don't spit on me. You nigga. Yes, man. Thank y'all for your time. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all have me back, man.